Hey guys, Al here playing FTB Episode 9, Creating Biomass. And I'm going to jump right into it and show you guys how I've been creating the biomass in FTB. So some of the things you're going to need are, you're going to need a source of water, infinite source of water. So for that, what you need is a 2x2 area, 1 deep of water. And in this instance, I got 3 by 2 by 2 deep, which is somewhat overkill. I just did it for aesthetics. I just wanted to kind of make this look like a tank in the middle with the glass around it. But yeah, 2 by 2 is good enough. And some of the other things you're going to need is an aqueous accumulator. You're going to need some waterproof piping, stone. I'm using stone waterproof pipe. You're going to need a wooden waterproof pipe. You're going to need the fermenter. That's what creates the biomass. Then you're going to need some engines. You're going to need one redstone engine, and you're going to need the biogas engine, of course. And to start it off, I'm going to use a Stirling engine, and I'll show you why in a second. So yeah, let's just set this up here. I'm just going to drop the aqueous accumulator in the water right here in the middle. And I'm going to put a couple pipes there, a couple waterproof stone pipes coming up the top here. Then I grab my fermenter, plug that in right here. Then to power it, for now, I'm going to use the Stirling engine. And this is just the temp setup here. We're going to remove this in a second. But yeah, okay. So that's the initial setup. And I'm just going to start it off creating a little biomass. Some of the things you can use compost, mulch, or fertilizer. And I'm going to use fertilizer, and you just drop it in the bottom slot here. Then you can use a variety of organic materials. This is just some examples: plant balls, mushrooms, cactus, wheat, and saplings. I think saplings is the best way to go. If you have them, use them. They produce a little bit more biomass versus those other items. And I'm just going to flick the switch, and I'm going to wait a little bit, and this thing's going to create some biomass. And then once we got a little bit going here, then I'll come back and finish this up. Okay, so it's created a little bit here. That should be enough to get things going. Now I'm going to grab the biogas engine and drop one of those right here. And then I'm going to take the wooden pipe, and I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'll put it right here, and then I'm going to take another pipe and put it right there. Then I'm going to take a redstone engine, which I have right here. And I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I'll set it up right here. I can always change it later. Just drop that right there. Put the switch on there. And now what should happen is the biogas should come out of this pipe and into the biomass, sorry, not the biogas, biomass. Then that will go into the biogas engine. And now, to warm up the engine, just to start it off, you always got to put lava on these things. So 1 bucket of lava just to warm it up. And I'll throw a lever down here. And I just want to make sure there's enough fuel in there. Okay, that should be good. And I'm just going to start it up. They usually take a little bit to kind of get going. And there you go. So now, this thing should be self-sufficient. So I don't need to have this thing here anymore, this Stirling engine. So now what's going to happen over time is this thing is going to fill up over here to the top, and then I'm going to have the extra biogas that this thing is going to produce go down the pipe here and into a tank that I'm going to create right here. Now I might need to create a few of these to fill up a tank. I don't know if it's going to be enough just to have one, but I will test it out and see how it works. So I haven't done a tank before, and the tank that I'm going to make is going to be one of these tanks that it's not one of these things, the traditional kind of tank from Buildcraft. It's going to be one of these using iron tank wall and iron tank gauge as well as an iron tank valve. I believe those are the three things that I need to create. So essentially the gauge is just going to make the tank clear so I can see in it. And the tank wall is going to make the frame of the tank. Oh, 1 second here. There she is. Okay, so yeah, here's the recipe. It's iron plates. And to make iron plates, you just use 4 iron ingots in the rolling machine, and that produces 3 iron plates. And the iron tank gauge is the iron plates with a combination of glass. And the iron tank valve, I'm not sure, I've never done it before. Okay, so it's just a combination of the iron plates again, a lever, and some iron bars. So pretty simple stuff to make, but I'm gonna have to make a bunch of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a bunch of those, come back and set up the tank, and then hopefully by then I'll be able to, you know, pump in the biomass in there and start generating some green goo. So yeah, give me a second, I'll be right back. Alrighty, so yeah, the fermenter is full of biomass, so it's time to make a tank, and I got everything I need. I got the iron tank valve, the iron tank gauges, and the iron tank walls. So yeah, I'm just gonna start framing this up, probably fast forward the video, and yeah, I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so everything should be set up right, hopefully, and I'm just gonna drop in the valves, and the glass should change a little bit if I set it up right. It should go completely clear, and yep, there we go, perfect. So how much do I got? I got 2 million units of biomass that I can fit in this thing. Oh my goodness, that sounds like a lot of biomass. I think it's going to take me a really long time to fill this thing up. Okay, so let's see what happens if I just connect the pipe to the valve there. Hopefully it works and starts going in. Oh, look at that. So there you have it. Pretty cool stuff. As I said, it's probably going to take a long time to fill up, but anyways, what the plan is I'm going to run the biomass through here, probably underneath the floor, and all the way down here. I'm going to slap up a biogas engine here, and then a biogas engine here, and a biogas engine down there as well, and then have that biomass pumping into it. So yeah, I'm going to do a little digging, a little building, and I'll be right back. Okay, so things are coming along pretty good. The tank is slowly filling up. I've doubled up the process, going with twin fermenters, one on each side here, pumping into one-way pipe, a waterproof one-way pipe, and that's hooked up to the tank, of course. And then to pump the stuff out, or the biomass out, I have the redstone engine hooked up to a wooden pipe, wooden waterproof pipe, and then I got my stone waterproof pipe going underground here, and I decided to put some glass on top because I thought that would look pretty cool to be able to see the biomass underneath. And then of course the biomass is being directly pumped into the biogas engines, and I got 3 of those set up. I slapped up a light here so I know when they're on and they're off. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the setup. It needs some tweaking. One thing I've noticed, because I don't keep these on constantly, I turn them on and off. especially with a cactus farm, for example. You know, you want to wait for the cactus to grow, then turn it on. You don't want to waste the biomass. And same goes with the wheat and I guess with the trees as well. So what's happening is the lava bucket that I put in here is being drained because every time I turn it on and off, it's slowly using a little bit of the lava. So one solution would be to go upstairs into my lava crucible and grab some more lava, or grab some lava buckets and come back down here and refill them. Yeah, that's a solution, but it's somewhat annoying. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a lava crucible, or not a lava, magma crucible right up here, and then I'm going to pipe in some lava similar to the way that I have the biomass being pumped in. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try to make it look somewhat cool because I think it's going to look pretty snazzy having all these pipes, pipe and goo all over the place. So I think I got enough time to do that. What I'll do is I'll set that up, and then I'll come back and hopefully it works, and I'll show it off, and then we'll call it an episode after that. So yeah, see you guys in a second. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Here is the lava setup, and this took forever, and I mean forever. I had to go AFK to let all the pipes load with lava. It took a really, really long time to produce enough lava to fill everything up, but I like the final product. I like the look of the lava through the walls. I think it looks kind of cool, and I'll show you guys how I have this set up right now, but I'm going to change it for the next episode. The next episode, I'm actually going to make lava production plant, and yeah, I'll explain a little bit about that in a second, but I'll show you guys how I have that set up right now. So pretty much what I did is I piped in some biomass here into another biogas engine, which in turn is powering the magma crucible, and it's being fed with netherrack through a hopper, which is producing all this lovely lava here. And I got the lava pumping in 4 directions. I got it pumping out here into the engine right there, and then over there to that biogas engine, and then again that other biogas engine down there. So my 3 farms. And then I have another one piping down into the biogas engine down here. So yeah, it took quite a while for that to all fill up, but like I said, it looks pretty cool, I think. And in the next episode, I'm actually going to change it up. I'm going to remove this. I'm not going to run it off biogas or biomass. I'm going to set up a room back there, kind of like the room over there, not as big, of course. And in that room, I'm going to have a tank, and I'm going to have a few of these because these things take forever to produce lava. So I think running at least 2, maybe 3 of them will produce lava at a higher click than it is right now. And then what I'll do is I'll build a tank, and I'll fill up a tank with lava. So essentially it's going to be the same setup over there, and I'm going to use these engines, these magmatic engines. These things are really cool. They run off lava, and it's going to be kind of like the setup over there where the excess, like the lava from the crucibles will go into the engines, and then the excess lava will then in turn be pumped into a tank, and then I'll pump out of the tank into these pipes over here and into the engines, and then hopefully I'll have an excess amount of lava after that, and I'll be able to use the lava to maybe produce some EU through some geothermal generators, because I know at some point I'm going to need a lot of juice. I do have enough power right now. I'm not using it at all, but if I want to make mass fabricators and industrial blast furnaces and start to advance in the more complicated things in FTB, I'm going to need a lot of juice. And I think the geothermal generators, if I have a few of those running, will boost my power grid. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this episode, guys. And like I said, next episode will be the setup of a lava production plant. But for now, we are done. We're done. And I'll do a little flyby of my first attempt at a sphere in Minecraft, and a look at my biomass facility from outdoors. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it, guys. I will see you guys later, and as always, thanks for watching.